A couple players are already in their games. We're just waiting for our round 1 match, and then we'll go straight to winners round 2. Unfortunately, Clobbering Rush has some technical difficulties. We can't hear him. Maybe he'll join later. Oops, almost threw away my controller. There we go. We're starting without Clobbering Rush. So, FTJ against Ati. An old school matchup from the first Awakening the Abyss tournaments. And also still the same character picks. I think FTJ picked Hyde, if I remember correctly, a couple of times in previous tournaments, the more recent ones. Interesting to see Enkidu again. Or maybe it was Lobko who switched to Hyde. Let me check. Ah, yeah, it was Lobko.
Okay, now it works.
Ah, okay, very good. We have Clobbering Rush in the commentary.
Yep. You can start the Discord stream, that way I can easily join.
Right. Give me a second. Yeah. Can you see?
Okay, now it works. Yep.
Right, we have Ati against FTJ.
Yeah,
the old school classic Awakening the Abyss. I didn't remember exactly if it was FTJ or Lobko who switched to Hyde, but it was Lobko.
Yeah, it was Lobko who was. Like, FTJ is like Enkidu purist, almost. He does have a pocket Nanase at least, but like... Enkidu is FTJ character.
Yeah, and FTJ also performing pretty well, takes the first match against Ati.
Yep.
You missed the first part, but it's okay. I think this is... sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you.
No, I don't have anything real to say there, so... But like, this is pretty standard for FTJ, that like... Enkidu in general, I feel like, is someone of a robbery character. And FTJ kinda leads somewhat on that aspect, where he will do something rather risky that will lead to a win, and if the opponent doesn't know how to play around that well, good luck. Now it seems that Ati has like a good round start here, has the web set, has over 50% life down. Okay, this is gonna put him into one more touch situation. Okay, FTJ trying to steal the turn with the 6-6C, doesn't work out actually, but we are back in neutral. Okay, yeah, 4C gets caught by the web setup by Biak after the Rekka. Ati has one round in right now. Yep. FTJ starting off with a 5C hit in the corner. Wrestling with the veil. Okay, goes for the EX command grab. Reactable was really hard to do it so consistently. Okay, after keeping out the pressure, set as a whip in front of FTJ, limiting the buttons he can press. Oh no, that jump in the shield wasn't probably not what Ati wanted. Gets thrown into the corner, eating big damage. One more touch from FTJ and it's okay, throw into the corner from Ati, escape with the EX parry. EX parry is safe on block. Okay, we are looking for some really big scrambles here right now. And FTJ landing the final hit. Do a mash on a wake up always works. Okay, 6-7 doesn't go far enough to punish at least 2-2C. FTJ still keeping up the turn. Lands the big hit. Okay, assault into a low anti, not ready, waiting for double overhead. Triple mashing as well. Okay. Go to the corner. Anti not understanding that's still fully safe, even though slightly minus. And of course, when that's the case, FTJ is gonna see as parry. Yep. That's it for FTJ 2-0.
I was a little bit distracted with tournament call-out stuff, but
That's why I'm here.
we're ready to move on to our next match immediately, which is the captain against darkmatter from winners round 2. And the second match from winners round 2, we're gonna wait until after this set, so that we have more results coming in. But we also already see Ifrit beat a little donkey, and the captain beat 5 silver, darkmatter beats the wild. 5 silver against the wild in loser side. You can already play your match, it's off stream. And we're now gonna join the captain and darkmatter. Give me a second, I have to look up the keyword.
Okay, do we have keyword for this? This match can be quite interesting, I feel like, because like both of these players are roughly of the same caliber in my opinion, so it can really go either way, and it's also a matchup I at least haven't seen like a lot. Yep. Here we go. Yep. If it doesn't take too much processing power from you, maybe it could be on, because like that way if there's like some technical problems ever, I can just easily hop there. But I probably won't be needing it because, well, I personally prefer like watching from the lobby, the quality is slightly better.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I just remember that you had some what was it? You couldn't plug in your keyboard at the same time as other stuff. So.
Well, the thing is, I don't need my I don't need my controller whenever I'm playing the game because, well, I can just navigate with the keyboard.
Just for typing out the room keywords.
Yeah. Like I still have I have the 2 working USB ports, I use wireless mouse, one goes for the microphone, and then one would have to be like keyboard or a controller whenever I'm commentating. And well, I'm not playing today, too many players, it would cause too much confusion. So yeah, I just need to have my keyboard on.
We're in the room. Darkmatter can't find the room. Give me a second, I'm gonna clarify.
Yeah, interesting.
The captain set a room limit to 3.
Yeah.
So Darkmatter couldn't join.
We're gonna have to leave this room. It has to be because, like, to change the amount of players, it has to be completely remade. Yep.
There we go. Small misunderstandings, but now we're in it.
It happens.
And ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so, the captain against Darkmatter. I suspect this will be a pretty close match. Captain previously in the previous tournament no, not last week, 2 weeks ago. The grand finals was the captain against Hirashino.
On the other hand, both these characters are rather snowbally, so it might not seem close, but like skill level wise, these players should be roughly equal in my opinion. So it's gonna be probably an interesting match, but we'll see. Okay, Darkmatter is starting off with creating space, starting off with the fireball zoning. But Ogre finding the 5A into a confirm, which is really good because now he has the bomb on. Okay. Yep. That was still on the reactable side, but Darkmatter not ready for the overhead after the bomb. It's the second bomb in with a delay timing, so I think he explodes faster. But now Darkmatter has a one good hit in, pushing Ogre to the other side of the corner. Has also a cycle to play with, just needs to play careful so that he doesn't bleed until the clock changes. Well played. Darkmatter still holding the cycle. Okay. One more touch, he can do some dirty stuff with that cycle here as well. And that's a throw, that's gonna be a kill. Yeah, throw combo's really nasty in this game. The ability to just threaten a kill out of that 2 to 3k range with a throw as well. What other characters cannot do. Ooh. Yeah, Captain landing some big hits here. Now he has the bomb on it again. Darkmatter not respecting, just goes for a DP. It works out, the bomb is gone, the hit is in. Okay, keeping up the offense. Yeah, Ogre responding with a DP of his own. Nice 2A Abaref coming from Darkmatter, but then the 5A Abaref coming from Captain. Okay, yep. CS revealing Captain's intentions. Darkmatter goes for a DP, backdash into 6B, gives Darkmatter the second round.
Alright, I was ending more callouts, so second round after this will be Sneak against Ifrit, and the rest of winners round 2 is off stream.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, trades mid-screen and Darkmatter go for DP. Oh, yep. Captain not respecting that 6-6C frame trap. Gets hit for it. He's not able to find his footing in neutral and gets some more hits. Okay, yeah, Darkmatter looking like he's gonna close this round. No drops here. Yep, no drops here. Ended with a save. EX Lotus on the corner. Okay, assault's over, that's probably not what he wanted, but still we're playing neutral. The neutral is over, 236 big plus frames coming from Hyde. Okay. Captain jumping in with the assault jumping C. Lands the combo with the bomb. Dark Matter is spawning him in with the mash 2A. The mashes has been working really well for him.
That was
Okay.
a ballsy way to get out of the corner.
Wake up 660 is an answer.
Oh, nice work. He gets another counter. This might
be a kill with his, but can kill with absolutely anything, including the command grab here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dark Matter eating the rebeat in the final couple of hits needed for the kill. Okay, yeah, going over the EX laser with the jumping to 368, not confirm out of that, but gets the hit immediately after in the scramble situation on Oki.
The captain takes the cycle. Not gonna use it just immediately.
Yeah, and the 660 on wake up.
Yeah.
What is this man thinking, honestly? Like, it has some uses. It's clearly a low crush. It beat the throw attempt, so it could have been a hard call out directly for that. Oh.
Darkmatter has spent so much just to not get hit on landing, but then it immediately gets countered anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, 1-1.
Yep. Well, yeah, that 660 on breakup is an interesting option coming from Captain. It clearly sets a tempo someone for this game that, like, yeah, this guy is not willing to respect on wake up if you're not respecting mine. Okay, bomb's about to blow up. Yeah, a bit too early with the 660 there, it was reactable. Dark Matter reacting correctly. Now has a lot easier time. Captain has to extend using 2 BC. Goes for the command grab, but this cycle is celestial for Dark Matter. Yeah, I guess mashed on, no more bombs. Okay. High pressure coming in, but the 2-3-6-8 coming from Captain. No bomb? Interesting. Possibly a missed input with the 2-1-4-C there. But doesn't cost the Captain the game here, because now it's the Dark Matter's turn to pressure. Yeah, that backdash 6B is good option for Hyde. That should be enough, maybe? No, it's not yet. Not enough resources in the game. Okay, DP back, both players about to die here. Dark Matter spends the cycle, we are now on equal footing, but that footing is broken with a 2A. Okay, Dark Matter on set point. Captain not giving it up, really is the one starting the pressure in this round. Yeah, Dark Matter. Yes, the first big hit at the bottom, and another 6-6-C on a wake up.
If it works, why stop doing it?
It works, yeah. It shouldn't work, but it works.
Okay, wake up TP from Dark Matter. We need another combo. Wanna carry. Has the cycle as well. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, pressing on the fear at that wasn't the right choice. Dark Matter takes it.
2-1, close match.
Yeah.
But we have no time to linger on this. We immediately move on to Sneak versus Ifrit. Ifrit, I don't think has played at Awakening the Abyss before, but I know they made it pretty far in some other brackets, so I'm curious how this will go.
He's solid phone player from Russia.
We also have the keyword, or it's KK. So just...
what is the keyword?
Oh, there are 2 rooms.
Okay. Which one has people?
Both have 1. I think Ifrit and Sneak both made a room with the same keyword. That's kinda funny.
Hmm. Oh yeah, that can be a common mistake where you're like, instead of going to search room, you go like make room. And then, well, now you have 2 rooms with the same keyboard. But yeah, I'm in the room.
Yeah.
How many people does this room hold?
I tried to join, but it said network error. I think it was Sneak abandoning
Okay.
the room.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
this is Sneak's room. Hmm. But yeah, here we go. Everybody's in the room. You can press ready, you can press start, and you can press some buttons. Okay, if it's ready.
It's been a while since we last had Phonon on screen at Awakening the Abyss.
Hmm.
I think who was it? Max Verstappen played Phonon a lot.
Yeah, Max is still a photo. Like, Max actually had a really good tournament run this Thursday. He got 4th on Eclipse, and like, that Eclipse was actually big because it was the first one in a real long while. Like, it was like 30 people in there, and Max got 4th.
Yeah, I think it was Glodican's return stream or something after a break.
Yeah. But yeah, we can talk about that later. Now we have this match right here.
Oh. Pro whiff and no punish.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Ifrit is like one of like the wild Phonons. Because like Phonon has really unorthodox tools in the air especially, so she can just keep on bouncing on you. Her aerials really prolong her air time. And like Ifrit is somebody who really likes to use those tools. But now Sneak has the upper hand here, has Ifrit in the corner. Okay, yeah. That 6C is punishable on block, but usually it's followed by a frame trap, so it's risky to press there. But Ifrit going for the hard read that it's gonna be throw. It wasn't, it was just a raw 6C and that got punished, but now we're back in neutral. Both of these characters have some long range options. Yeah, that 3C should be faster than anything Kaguya can dish out. But Kaguya's 6C is on the other hand plus, so if he lands that, he has the upper hand still.
Sneak also got that nice
Okay.
Celestial earlier.
Yes, suspense in mid. Okay.
Oh, anti-air.
No combo.
Counter it.
Okay,
Starter
yeah,
this
Sneak
should
matching on the
kill.
3C.
Nice meter as well. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's gonna be a kill.
Round start. Oh, wow.
Yep. But that had a lot of freedom when Ifrit was pressing buttons on Sneak's face, which is kind of a big weakness for Phonon, where she has solid pressure options, but they also like don't present that much mixing usually. So if you just want to keep the opponent at bay, you're gonna bleed a lot of grid.
Again, the gap.
Okay, Ifrit finding a throw. 6-6B blocked. Okay, yes, 6 setup coming from Ifrit, keeping out the pressure cancel with CS. Still bleeding a lot of grid. Sneak is about to win the cycles. That, yep. 4B hit coming from Sneak, goes into a full confirm. It might even kill, now drops the combo.
Sneak had a lot of resources
yeah.
there, but didn't matter in the end.
Yeah.
Still got the round.
The situation wrong, got punished for it with the frame trap. Now they're both 1 round apiece.
Sneak backdash on round start, working out well.
Yeah.
Immediately also gets a combo after. Or
Ooh,
reset.
that was kind of sneaky. Yeah, that's
With the corner, bullets,
okay.
and
He gets grenades on, still plus with those grenades. Okay, yeah, this should be enough to kill if Sneak doesn't drop his. He drops it. Ifrit has one final chance, spend it immediately to the sea overhead. Sneak not falling for it. finds the 2-3-6 to kill in the end. There, Sneak takes the first game.
Yep, 1-0. Going to the second match. Now, I think the round start seems pretty important. Nah, we just go back to neutral.
It might be, yep. Like you get a good pace in like neutral heavy matchups depending on how you play the round start. Yeah, Ifrit's pressure just keeps bleeding. Sneak spends it immediately, turns it into meter. Ifrit's now still okay. Yeah, this still bleeds grid. He's really far away into winning this cycle. Forced Ifrit to go for a throw. Sneak read it correctly, goes for the tech. Now it's Sneak dishing out the offense. That's a good amount of damage. Okay, yeah, goes for the option that covers both wake-up timings.
Veil gets out of the corner, throw connects, and...
that immediate install was an interesting option, because usually you use it to like get plus frames. But I guess he just wanted the install properties right now. Oh yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, he wanted to use the final meter for install, yeah.
Yeah, it's full screen, it seems Kaguya wins.
That Greasy actually whiffed. That's actually a full screen move, this version.
Oh,
I
invalid
guess
combo.
Yep. Okay, 4B gets a small hit for Ifrit. Oh no, that's a whiff punish with the 2-3-6C, which confirms into a full combo. Oh. The reset doesn't work out how Sneak wanted, or it might have just been an honest drop. Yeah, Ifrit really willing to go for a raw text on those 6s. Not willing to let Sneak press anything fake there. Making it pure 50-50.
Yeah, Sneak slowly getting chipped away yet by the throws. Now we also have a full combo here, this might kill. Nah,
drops it though, so we are gonna see it, and then yeah, expecting Sneak to mash or doing a miss input because for it 6-3C.
Changes could have been dangerous for Sneak, but luckily he didn't get punished. Ah.
Yeah, 3C catching Sneak, ties it up to 1-1.
Alright, close match.
Yep.
And I mean both of them
some good sets here on the stream.
both of them have long range options, both of them like to keep the opponent locked in the corner, so pretty even matchup, I would say.
Yeah, this is kind of somewhat of a zoner matchup where you do have that neutral where both players can contest it while still having like some clear like zoner matchup in Undernet are kind of interesting because of the tools you have to like keep up the pressure long range. Like you have fireball cancels, you have the long range rebeats, and you have like some other stuff to like challenge the opponent trying to counter poke you.
Yeah, and if you just keep blocking, you gain grid, so...
Yeah, you also have like the standard rushdown options like of dash poke and else that you can use even in these zonery matchups.
Sneak has Celestial. Uses it, anti-air, and... Oh, that's gonna be a lot of damage.
Yep.
Oh, it doesn't finish.
Yeah, he lost the bounces maybe intentionally, maybe unintentionally, but still fully recognizing he's not going for anything too dangerous afterwards.
Sneak getting punished pretty hard for the combo drops. Oh, immediately round start, but no conversion.
That was a hard read 63. You use that with the meter available for the 2-2s. Yeah, for the install cancel, but no, that was just a hard read. Okay, Sneak giving the pressure. Let the grid. Oh no! If we're going for the hard read, the force function on the anti-air, not getting punished for it, but yeah, that could have been really bad. Okay, Ifrit has Sneak in the corner. One big touch could end it. That's not the big touch we are looking for. We are going for is the pressure still. Sneak finding a hit with a 236C, challenging Ifrit long range pressure. Huh? Maybe. It might have been meant as a reason with the sneaky overhead, but no. Ifrit going for the deal, I think. Oh, yep, that was a safe setup. That dealt fully with Ifrit's attempt to reversal. Ifrit starting this round with no meter for that reason. But Sneak's pressure now is the one bleeding red. Ifrit about to get the Celestial. Yep. Okay, crazy. No full confirm out of that though. I'm sure athletes with Celestial you should be able to get something with that. Now Sneak is the one landing the first really good hit here. Resting back neutral has to respect the opponent. 3C to 2C from Ifrit gets dodged by Sneak's aerial movement.
And neither of them wants to walk forward anymore.
Yeah. Oh, catching Sneak's 236C.
Yeah, denying it. Wasting some meter.
Yeah. Sneak is the one having the cycle. Benz is here, gets some meter back. Okay, 236C starting off the pressure.
Oh, jumps into the anti-air and just... Oh,
drops it down. Sneak has one chance at life, but a big life deficit. Okay, this couple of chip damages might actually be detrimental because it pushes Sneak towards a range where even a throw can kill. Okay. Oh, no, drops the combo. Lands the final 3C though. Sneak not expecting Ifrit to have the timing on the melee, but no. Ifrit takes it to the one.
It was an interesting matchup in the first couple rounds. It looked like Kaguya's long-range options were superior, but towards the end now, Ifrit was always in control of the spacing.
Yeah, it kind of depends on like what the frame data situation is. Because if Ifrit blocks a single 6-6-C, or I can't recall if 236B is also plus. I know 236C is also plus frame, but like Kaguya has some of those like plus range beams, which means that he is the one who's able to dish out those long range options. Whereas like Ifrit's options are faster by default, so if they are starting from neutral position, then he's the one who's able to enforce that long range.
Right, time to move on to our next set on stream. We're doing winners round 3 and then losers round 3. Starting with Hirashino against darkmatter. So the probably Izumi against Hyde. And this Hirashino goes for Linne again.
Well, Hirashino has so many characters he can play at this point. Like
Yeah.
I saw him play Kwon like earlier, like it was yesterday he was playing Kwon against me. So that's an option. He has played some amount of Akatsuki in like some tournaments not too long ago. I don't think that's likely for now though.
Okay, I'm in the room and I see Izumi.
Yeah.
We're waiting for you.
Izumi is kind of the default, so...
Right.
Hirashino ready. Darkmatter ready.
So probably a tough matchup for darkmatter. Hirashino has been putting up really good results lately.
Hirashino is really hard to deal with, like... he's good at undernet strike throw in general, like how to play this game. And he plays a character that has a really good time doing that. Like, Izumi just, whenever you're in the corner, he has so many strong strike throw points, and for some reason that bubble doesn't go away on tech. So even if you take the first throw point correctly, you still have to respect the second throw point that comes from the plus frames from the bubble.
A nice spacing from Hiroshino there with the throw.
Yeah.
Baited out. Hides throw and then punished it.
Yep.
And I mean, and also Izumi isn't just a strike throw, the overhead is also really strong.
Yeah, the overhead is really good at catching people off guard. Hiroshino also uses somewhat, like, a good amount of the air dash, which gives her access to a double overhead, which when high mental stack might actually catch people off guard. Because they are looking for, oh, okay, he's gonna open me with like the 6 FFC, the quick overhead that everybody hates. But then he's actually doing the air dash into jumping A, jumping B. But yeah, the main deal is the strike throw here, but like 5A, 5A, that's 5 frames, it's airborne, so if you try to jump, you're gonna also be caught by it. Also has a standard like I think it's like -2 block, which is really standard for like these A button normals. Nothing to complain about that button. Okay, Hiroshino's DP gets punished. Gets punished again? Okay. Dark Matter has a good pace going on here, but now the DP goes in. Hiroshino first baiting for the CS. Dark Matter not pressing anything. Hiroshino gets the hit with the late 2C there into this confirm. Okay. Yeah, that's a cheeky overhead that Hiroshino has slapped. It's not too hard to block once you know that it exists. But if it's your first time seeing it, well, you're gonna get clipped by that, which happened with Dark Matter, and well, he lost.
Dark Matter dropped the OP and got punished.
Yeah. Okay, with big bubbles to clears it, gets a hit on Izumi as well. Okay, Dark Matter is confirmed here. Gets a bit of grid back, but the couple of 2As on block gave Hiroshino the cycle advantage, giving him the cycle in the end. Okay, we have a bouncing ball coming from behind, the bouncing ball hits you!
Yeah, it's weird how often this works, if Izumi players go for it. For some reason, players just like to ignore the bubble that's behind them.
They're not necessarily ignoring it, they are trying to look for the one hit on Izumi so that the bubble can die on its own, because otherwise you still have to respect like the couple of hits. And if not, you're giving Izumi extra pressure, which also can be detrimental. Like, it's just a really bad spot to be in if you see the bubble bouncing behind you. Because if you don't challenge it, you're gonna die. If you challenge it, if Izumi's just gonna block, well, you're gonna die. You need to find the hit there, which would be most easily with a throw, maybe. But if you're too predictable with it, you're gonna get decked. The bubble doesn't go away. Izumi gets another throw point. So you might want to keep the pressure going, but then if Izumi just keeps on blocking, well, the bubble is coming. If you didn't recover it in time, like what happened with Dark Matter, well, you die. It's just a really scary situation to be at.
Yeah, a lose-lose situation.
Yeah. Yeah. Like a lot of like this bubble set play tech that has been developed for Izumi, I find it really interesting. But I also find it kind of dumb how it works in like mainly that it doesn't go away in tech.
Okay, we have our keyword.
Yep. Okay. Is there a player limit on this one?
Actually, maybe. Let me exit the room. Yes, it's 2 players.
Yeah. So yeah, Sevss needs to remake this room so that people are able to join. Otherwise, well, we're just gonna watch empty lobby with Zephyrus and Sev staring into nothingness.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. But yeah, Sev's actually playing Brxken right now. Cool to see. Because like Sevs is bouncing on characters a lot. There's... I think he might be done with Uzuki.
Maybe. I think Sevs also played I already call Wallstein Sevs, because it's the only one who picks Wallstein.
Wallstein is like the original main, back from like previous underhand versions. Then he was on Uzuki for a while. Kaguya on the UNI2 release, but that's also not really on the table anymore. But like now he seems to be playing Wallstein, which is cool. Like Wallstein is a cool character, and we don't really have that much representation for him. Okay, CS doesn't see an opportunity to escape.
Unfortunately, Zoner matchup is probably not Wallstein's favorite.
Well, Wallstein actually has some really good counter zoning options of his own. Like 2-2 B and A are really good, like to throw out to beat projectiles, because every single, like, they are not a string of projectiles moving forward, it's constantly creating new projectiles, so it beats absolutely everything. And then with mirror or CS you can confirm out of it. And then there's also the boulder throw. Garpers also has projectile invulnerability, but that's not like... It's still like really easy to play around, so that's not really a problem. And when like Wallstein gets a turn against like somebody like Phonon, well, it can be over there. His damage is really high, his mix-up potential is really strong.
We have such a situation right now, but he does have to get in range for the throw.
Yeah, well...
There it is.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Wasn't a throw starter, but still good damage.
It's a good damage, yeah, absolutely. Okay, yeah, punish on DP.
Spent meter for 2.
Actually goes for the reset.
Oh, the inverted combo.
Not able to react to it in time.
Still dies though.
Yeah. Yeah, that reset is generally reactable, but like if you are expecting like the combo to end normally, you might fall for it. Which is what happened there, okay. But like even more so than like the long-range neutral game, Brxken's problem is that his frame data is really slow. So when he's the one on defense against like brushdown characters, like even Phonon has a really good frame data, just digital buttons. Like he doesn't really have any good mash-out options. His command grabs are really fast. And 6-3B is 7 frames. But like his fastest normal is 8 framer, which makes it really hard to escape. And Phonon also has like aerial options, so she can just keep bouncing on Wallstein and like that stops him from using the command grabs as a defensive option. That's not what Sevs wanted.
Yeah, if it takes the first match with
you cannot blow shielding against Phonon neutral.
I mean, Sevs does get some openings, but especially when Ifrit has meter, it's pretty tough.
Yep, okay. Yeah, now this is a good opening for Sevs. Okay. Yeah, if you're trying to challenge the potential assault with the force function, that's not what happens, but still has a hit. Oh, that's a confirm.
If it has the cycle, you immediately use it, but gets countered, and this is probably death.
Yeah, this should be death. Not sure why if it would go for the high shield there. Okay, yep. Sevss looking to create those somewhat risky situations with the 4B instead of going for an ender. And Ifrit seems to be somewhat fighting.
Yeah, Ifrit...
Okay, plus friends with this splash CS, but yep.
Ifrit really needs the cycle here to get out of the corner. Oh, that's at least an opening. Gets thrown,
yeah.
This is huge. Now Ifrit also has meter to keep him there stuck in the corner. I mean, as soon as he uses change shift. Oh, doesn't even...
Just trying to escape with the 3D, doesn't work out. Now Ifrit has some more free range on what he can do on offense. Oh no! Yeah, the guard press. This is not able to kill it, get some amount of extra damage. Now...
Yeah, it will help Sevss keep the cycle.
Ifrit going for this raw EXDP. Yeah, Sevss might have been mashing standing CS there or something, but gets opened by the glow. Okay, doesn't find the opening, finds the EX command grab reversal, giving him the second game.
1-1.
Yep.
Okay, the second match was way faster than the first one. Less zoning. Yeah. More just Wallstein.
Yep.
Reversals and stuff.
Okay, Sevss finding the hit with the 5B here in the confirm. Oh! Another reset situation with the 4B, doesn't get a full confirm out of it, gets confused with the way Ifrit played it. Okay. Is that actually plus on the install?
I'm not sure, I don't play much Phonon.
Yeah, it might also be like slight minus the Wallstein cannot easily challenge. Oh, that could have been a bad grid break if Sevss had gone for the command grab instead of a button. Oh, backdash into an A command grab, but still, that throw's kind of far away, so we are back in neutral somewhat. Okay, Sevss going for the delayed EX command grab after that overhead. The first round of this final match goes for Sevss. Get some grid here. Okay, that's a strike throw situation. If we get the throw in, backdash gets got by the whip. Okay. Ifrit has the pace in the corner. Sevss doesn't really have any tools to escape, goes for building grid, but grid gets broken with the assault jumping C. Oh no! That's gonna be a kill for Ifrit.
Okay, final round.
Yeah.
Maybe install, cross frames,
yeah.
grab. Catches Sevss with the low.
Yeah, you can try to shield the punish that 6-6B coming from Phonon, but it's not yet. It's not that easy. You can something I also like to do is 3D there, but I don't know how real that is. But it at least works on most Phonons. It's a lot less controlled situation for them, but okay. Red beat for the finish, that's not what you like to see.
Yeah, this final round was all Ifrit, so...
Yeah.
Sevss put up a good fight,
Sevss
but at the end it looked like Ifrit had figured it out how to...
Well, it could have just been that round, like, if the set had went for further, it might have gone either way. Because, like, Wallstein has a really hard time challenging. So when you have like, well, when you start the round with plus frames into the install, which already buffs your pretty strong offense even further. Well, if it was the one in the race, just from like the frame data standpoint, where like Wolstein would have had to do some kind of hard read to get anywhere.
Alright, we're now moving on to loser's side. Top 8. Losers round 3. First, Sneak against Brxken, a classic matchup at Awakening the Abyss. We see it on not every tournament, but like every second or third tournament. Formerly Student against Master, but at this point I think Brxken has surpassed Sneak.
Could be. Sneak has also like, well, he changed control over to partial play, like he's not been doing that well as of late, I think. But yeah, it might. I'm not sure who's overall better actually. At this point, it might honestly be Brxken, but they're still like the way they play is somewhat different. So I don't know how they face like against other players. Like to me, like Brxken is easily like the harder matchup, but that's mostly because the way he plays against me works better than the way Sneak likes to play.
Sneak on Ogre, that's unusual.
Yeah. Like Sneak has a lot of characters. Okay, that's immediate shield punish on the jumping C coming from Sneak. Brxken has the advantage, but that shield in the 5A gives Sneak the tools to back off a bit, but no fireball coverage. Jumping to 360 gives Brxken the tools to keep off the pressure, but the 5A punish is dropped. That's also, yeah, that's a good punish on the shield with the shield on the 214C. Into the possible kill. How does the scaling play here? I don't know exactly. Yeah, barely, not enough. Okay, Sneak finding a 2B, no full confirm, but gets a confirm out of this. We have the delayed bomb coming up, making a mix-up a bit harder to deal with. Okay, Brxken managed to just block it into the DP that goes for the kill. Okay, no confirm out of that 2-4 AC, but Sneak still has the advantage, has the pressure in the corner, has the delayed bomb set up. Oh! No confirm that the overhead came a bit too late to get the easy bomb hit.
Sneak very defensive, just sitting back, blocking while the projectile comes and immediately gets hit by Brxken Sneaks.
Yeah, that 6-6C is kinda nasty from Banana set. It's technically fuzzyable between 6-6B and 6-6C, but the animation is still the same.
Sneak is so hesitant to get close to Brxken.
Yep. Oh,
They change its use, but still it's hit.
That could have been a DP for the kill, but somehow dropped the input, but finds the final mash out. Okay, yeah, spend meter here for the turns.
Brxken blocking everything.
And a meter spent. That played a lot of grid as well. That's Celestial on Broken Stable, even after that throw.
And also immediately gets a hit, can convert all this meter into damage.
Shimmy doesn't work out. Broken finds a 5B. He finds a shield break with the throw. Not keeping up the Emil. Well, was a bit of a scramble, but yeah, Broken was still on the range. No, that the C was not your friend there.
The boomerang. And a little bit chaotic, but Brxken wins. Oh, back to the room. Oh
Yep.
yeah, that's not me, not me. Okay, Kaguya switch.
Yep. Yeah, going with the old reliable. But there's also a lot more layers between these players right now because this is the default matchup, which might be in Broken's advantage. The comfort factor might be more in Sneak's advantage, but it might also not be. Like there can be a reason why he chose to go Ogre immediately instead of Kaguya.
Yes, right now it looks pretty good for Broken, has the cycle.
Yeah.
Oh, that was probably not intentional.
It might have been. Like Broken really likes to gamble with the DP, but that could have also been just a dash up 2-360 attempt. It's hard to tell exactly.
Sneak.
But yeah, Sneak has a
Corner
really
carry?
comfortable.
Ah, Tornado to get out.
Yep. Yeah, Sneak tried to play the situation mirrorlessly, but Broken challenging properly.
Good chain shift there, immediately
Yep.
sees the Broken DP and yeah, game was over.
Yep.
Okay, just awkwardly dancing around in neutral and then Sneak gets hit by the Nanase projectile.
Okay,
throw.
throw away from the corner was probably 180 just as like a throw tag attempt. Still, Broken has to sneak back in the corner, sees Brad, goes for a DP, then immediately 4A, which Sneak mashed on.
Broken on set point, but Sneak also just one round away from making it 1-1. Nice anti-air.
Okay, forward and yeah, connecting from Sneak gets a full confirm. Are we gonna go for a reset or just a regular Oki? Okay. No Oki, but still finds a hit. That's a really good position for Sneak to be in. Because with mix-ups, it could be the mix-up didn't land, but the pressure afterwards did. That's gonna be an easy kill for Sneak, unless something really bad happens here. Yeah, something really bad happened, but yes, the throw in the end.
Yeah, Sneak
That
could
would be
probably
really
done
sad
tail off and gotten the kill, but
yeah.
still wins. 1-1.
Yeah.
Broken pushes Sneak to the
Okay.
corner, gets the counter hit. Ah, drops it though. And
Yes, Sneak correctly mashing there because no follow-up on Tornado means Broken is quite minus in that position. Still didn't get the turn going with the combo. Finds the anti-air, which is nice. Has some amount of mix going with the grenades, but Broken mashes on the throw attempt. Okay, Broken just going for a DP on a Sneak CS. It works out. He's looking to end this a bit too far away for a throw, which could have been it. Broken now has the CS yet again. And now we are at the health total where DP can kill Sneak, baiting out the CS properly. Finding out the final hit, he's not dropping this. Yeah, he didn't drop it. Okay. Yep. Finds the slide, no full. Yep, no Loki confirmed. Is that projectile invulnerable from frame 1 actually? Because I feel like that should have been beaten by the beam.
which one?
Both, like, Nana's EX sword card has projectile invulnerability. So you can use it to beat projectile, but it's actually frame 1. Because that looked like really late into the EX beams. Like, no, 660 startup. But now it's Broken's turn to like take the round. We are at the set point.
You mean Nanase 66B?
Nana's 2360. That had projectile invulnerability.
Frame 3.
Okay, so it was, yeah. It barely dodged the projectile, I guess. But frame 3 is pretty strong still. Okay. Brxken has a good position here right now yet again. Oh, yeah, another throw attempt with the no cancel tornado. Sneak going for maybe 4 bad. Still 40 connects gives Sneak this turn that he's still playing. Not anymore. Brxken gets it back. Tries to mash out, seeing that 66B was already done, but it wasn't. Now we're still back in neutral though. It can go either player's direction. Okay, yep, no full comfort without resource out of those beams. Same here. Now there's the resources though, but so is the jumping 2C from Nanase, which is gonna be easily enough to kill.
Yeah, Sneak a little bit too greedy with the projectiles at the end. But still. Still put up.
It wasn't really necessarily greed, I feel like. It was a fine option to keep Brxken at bay. The problem was he didn't have the meter to get anything substantial out of it, which, yeah, I don't know if it was a good decision or not, but it was a decision that kind of makes sense still. I can see why Sneak would go for that.
Okay, we have our next keyword immediately from
Yep.
the captain.
Yeah,
Joxord.
yeah, the classic. Was it again a bit too small of a room? At least I am not able to find it.
Same.
Yeah, so it was a 2-man most likely. Or was there another room open? Oh no, it's FTG's room, yeah, 111.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
All good, we're in.
Yep.
By the way, I should also say Hiroshino and Ifrit can still go AFK for like 20 minutes until we get to winners final.
Yeah.
We are going through losers round 3, then losers round 4, and then winners final, losers semi, losers final, grand final. Alright, now, the captain FTJ, Ogre against Enkidu, a different matchup from the ones we had so far, both
Yep.
melee-oriented characters.
Yep. Ogre does have a bit more range options in the matchup though, which I don't know if Captain wants to use those in here. But it's something that Ogre can do if he wants. But if he goes for the scrambles, it might... FTJ gets a lot more openings to deal with him. Like, honestly, Enkidu's tools, just for pressure, I feel are a lot stronger than Ogre's. It's only in like the bomb state where like Ogre can have advantage, but the problem is if Enkidu finds even like a standard like block string after when the bomb has been planted, he has access to cancel into parry, which no other character can do. Like most of the characters, Akatsuki can also do it, probably, I think. But he can deal with them. He doesn't have to put himself into the bad situation where like, okay, I have to end my string here, but I'm way too like, I'm still in recovery when the bomb blows up. He can just parry it, which means that Enkidu can actually mash out against this character really comfortably. It's actually, yeah, it's an interaction that's really something that Ogre needs to keep in mind. Okay, yeah, after finding the 3C to go through the projectile, doesn't have the resources to kill. Oh no, 6 FFS armor that sadly after it wasn't able to confirm with the full combo, but yeah, that's a way you can beat with DPs with Enkidu. You have to block, you can sometimes maybe throw it, but... Or, I think delayed DP can also work, where you outlast the armor frames and then final hit. Okay, after check blocking the 50-50 correctly. Parry into the corner. Okay, 6 FF into plus frames. Big staggers coming from FTJ. 5C gets sleep it. That was a B parry. No drops the combo, though we are kind of scrambly neutral here right now, if you can call this neutral. It's Captain's turn here. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Overhead is... it's really fast, it's hard to react it. It's like really balanced compared to like Oria 6B in my opinion, because it has a ton of scaling. But reacting to it is about as hard. Yeah, it has a compared to like Oria 6B, it has a good distinct animation, so you can react to it, but it's still really fast. Yeah, they're trying to go for the meaty 5C there, but the delayed take from Ogre was too long. Captain finds a 5A, the bomb blows up, we're gonna see added bomb. That's a bomb. Into the same jump, but gets countered by Enku to 4C, which should be, yeah. After he just cashes out, that's enough to kill. Oh. The round start B parry. Okay, 3C lands against Ogre, who was probably trying to back jump out of it. Okay, yeah, stomp on this man. No 660 out of the corner for me. I'm not dark matter. I'm not letting you do that. Okay. Guard cancel out of it. Okay. Big fist coming from FTJ. Captain on the last footing. Yeah. Yep. The bomb has been planted. Now he just needs to keep the turn, but no, CS parry is instant. You have to respect that. Yeah, that was honestly a pretty bad situation for Captain to be at. Because, well... FTJ would have parried either way if it was a neutral situation.
Now it's 1-1.
Yep.
Final match. The back jump on round start works out kinda. Ogre wins the first interaction, now...
Yep.
The
bomb is about to blow up.
No parries from FTJ.
Yeah, I couldn't do it at that time.
There it is.
He need to do like 2C to parry to like give out the advantage spell.
Charge
Yeah.
5C.
Yeah, this is a decent hit. Yeah, okay. Oh, that was kind of nasty cross under coming from FTJ. Captain not ready for it.
Cross on the forward tag and confirm with
Okay, big
2A.
plus frames. FTJ was not baiting it, so Captain gets a small fighting chance still in the corner. Okay, keep it tight so that it's CSable. Okay, now it outslasts the 6 FF. Bailoff coming from FTJ. And the 660 from the Captain, but that kind of saved him in the end because it was too high for FTJ to confirm comfortably. So we are still looking at one final touch. Okay, 236C actually working for Captain, but yeah, the final hit is still coming from FTJ. FTJ on set point. Throw. Nice counter hit with 2A.
Yeah, counter 2A into full combo, corner carry, and
Combo though.
Mix gets blocked.
Yeah, FTJ trying to fish for those big 236C hits, but Captain is not biting on them.
FTJ respecting the bomb.
Yep, blocks the overhead correctly as well.
Ah, gets DP'd on.
Captain going for a DP. Yeah. Okay, now we might see the. Okay, yeah. Tries to go for the frame trap with the 5C, but Captain able to mash out, so we are not seeing the parry interaction there.
FTJ has to be very careful.
Okay.
Oh, just as I said, that bail off.
Yeah, bail off is a good option there, especially because Captain has been showing mainly buttons for the mix. But now Captain was baiting it, so good reach from Captain. 5 reach from FTJ, but Captain was the one step ahead.
Okay, 5C blocked. I'm charged 5C.
Yep.
Ah, where's the mix? Oh, outspacing.
Yep. Not a true whiff punish, but still found the hit with the 2B. One more touch and it could be it.
Yeah, we DP.
Captain fighting a DP there. And that 236C is faster than a Captain's button. And that's a big amount of damage in the corner. FTJ takes it.
2-1 in an intense match.
Yep.
Lived up to expectations. And FTJ
Yep.
comes out on top with Enkidu. Moves on to losers round 4. Now we have darkmatter against Brxken. So Hyde against Nanase.
Yep.
This can also go either way. Also two characters with projectiles, though Nanase likes to be more in the air, which might be an advantage. Not sure who I would say is better there. Probably Hyde,
We'll see,
but
we'll
I'm not
see.
sure.
That is just broken. Hyde doesn't necessarily have a. I don't know. I haven't really seen enough of this matchup, so I can't really comment on actually who has the advantage where.
Okay, we have our keyword.
Yep. I'm gonna go to the toilet quick, so I won't be talking for a second.
Alright. So... settling for the top 5 now? Top 6? Or the two 5th place matches. Darkmatter against Brxken have played before, I think, but I don't remember when. It was probably a while ago. In January. But I don't see who won. I think it's pretty even though. We just have to wait for Darkmatter to ready up. Okay, we are going into our match. Oh, I actually need to fix this. There you go. Okay, so far, Brxken has the upper hand in the projectile war. Pushed high to the corner. Ah, grid break throw. Nice throw tech from Darkmatter. Also lands the right 660.
The Brxken living by the DP yet again.
Yeah, Brxken did push Darkmatter to the corner with all the projectile neutral.
Yeah.
But then one throw tech into a 6-6C and darkmatter. Put some damage on the board. Getting chipped away at though. Ah, gets the grid break low there.
With the high shield, but no, the 2A coming from Heidi instead.
Ah,
DP, but no, Heidi is blocking.
yeah, those haven't worked well against darkmatter this round.
Yeah. And that was a really hard read because darkmatter also had the CS on the side, so he could have also done like a fireball CS to cover it or something.
Ah, DP again.
Yeah. Yeah, it might, like, Brxken needs to capitalize on his conditioning if that's his plan, but now if he just keeps going on DP, that's gonna lose him a lot of life. But now he has the grounds to possibly mash a bit more.
And it did get him out of the corner.
Yep.
It's the cycle 2. And this meter.
Another DP.
Change it into DP.
Yep.
Oh, I'm surprised Narcissus still got hit by that. Out of the air. Another grid break.
Yep. Okay, darkmatter wins this.
Yeah.
He dropping it. This is a match for the 6th place, actually.
Yeah, a shared 5th, but yeah.
Okay, shared 5th, so... yeah, like, that's like the Brxken's like the standard placing. He's looking to keep up the spot. Really giving darkmatter the win with all these DPs. We'll see if he's able to like get himself together though. Okay, another DP.
DP back.
Yeah. Like the thing with most DPs in this game is like the knockdown you get from it isn't even that good. You're not gonna get that strong of an advantage from landing it. It's still an advantage, which is good, but like you can get like those situations where like okay I DP do, but he can like darkmatter was able to DP really comfortably back, or he could have even mashed if like Brxken was going for just dash up into stuff. You are not able to really set up anything from there. Oh, a really delayed overhead, catching darkmatter off guard.
Brxken puts up a round. That starts with a small Vita lead, but loses the round start.
Yep. Yeah, Nanas has a really good tool in that jumping to 360 to punish projectiles. Jump back, then react the projectile, and then just go through it. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure the move was also plus some block anyway, so... Okay. darkmatter finding the 3-cad. If he can keep up the combo going a bit, he can also make sure that Brxken is not able to even spend the cycle. Okay, didn't get to do that, but now still has this cycle. Okay. Punish on the
won't get to use it anymore because he's probably dead here.
That's gonna be a death.
Alright, 1-1.
Yeah, Brxken fighting back. He wants to move on from his 6th place. We'll see now if darkmatter is gonna let him.
Final match. Oh, darkmatter immediately throws away the round start.
Yeah, going for the assault, which gets shielded immediately.
Throw.
Drops away from the corner. Interesting decision from Brxken.
As the cycle.
Yep.
The projectile.
I can see like a reason for those dash up like back throws because like that lets you dash block, which you get to block possible mashes. So it can be a side effect of that where you dash block, then you press throw when you were actually blocking that point. But yeah, Brxken takes his first round. He's in the set point.
Loses the footsies game.
Okay. The darkmatter keeping out that pressure with the fireballs. staying out of the range where Brxken is able to easily mash. I think he dropped the EX, dropped the Pogo OS Crash, which could have worked, but still finds a big hit afterwards. Okay, Rekka pressure.
Okay, Brxken gets out of the corner, gets a nice combo from it. Probably gonna take his cycle here too, and then...
Maybe a couple of hits that darkmatter can shield, yeah. Darkmatter gets his cycle. Oh no, 6B wasn't the right choice there.
The boomerang effect as usual.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 0 block, so you can deal with it, but 6B was a hard read that didn't work out. Oh no. This is not enough to kill yet, I think. No, it can be. Yeah, it's enough to kill. Brxken moves on from the 6th place.
Last tournament Brxken was 4th place. Maybe he can even get 3rd place today, or 2nd.
Yeah.
Rashino, beating Rashino is gonna be tough though, so...
First place, yeah. I doubt Brxken is gonna win Hiroshino if he gets that far.
But first...
I don't like it.
We have our second losers round 4 match and then winners final. So...
Yep.
FTJ against Sevss, or Rey Mysterio, as he's called in the bracket.
Yep.
On challenge, I mean. Okay, we also have the keyword from FTJ. It's 111.
Okay, we have Sevss in the room. We have FTJ in the room. Are we readying up? Battle of big muscly men. Oh no.
Uzuki, interesting. Although he might still switch, it's not ready yet.
I feel like it's gonna be Uzuki now. I think you can go, by the way. Like you can go, you can ready up, so if you're waiting for us. Yeah. Okay.
It is indeed Uzuki.
Yep.
I've seen Uzuki so rarely that I don't know how this matchup can play out.
Uzuki has a lot of really weird options, a lot of long range options, which might be what Sevss is looking for. Because close quarters fight with FTJ can be kind of really scrambly with the way he likes to press parry and other stuff.
If you sit on the coffin while Inklu parries you, he probably still hits you though, or?
Well, the coffin I feel like is counted as like a disjointed projectile there, which doesn't activate the parry. So he's in the parry stance, which actually lets the opponent throw him from that, so you cannot really parry it effectively. Okay, 3C going through. FTJ finding a good hit. Doesn't finish the combo, though finding a 6-6C hit in the corner. Small confirm out of that as well. Still, those two hits stacked over to 50% damage here already. Sevss continuing turn with guard thrust. Giving FTJ the corner, that overhead coming down. Really nasty option from Uzuki because it's plus a block. Yeah, that you cannot DP that. Too late for it. Okay, 2-2 BCS. Plus frames for Sevss. Yeah, DJ not ready for those overhead coffins. And like one factor why I feel like Sevss might have also picked this because Uzuki is somewhat of a rare character, so not everybody is comfortable with dealing her options.
Yeah, it's hard to tell what exactly is an overhead against Uzuki.
She
I
has that,
accept that, of
that's
course.
an overhead, and then she has the coffee coming from the sky. Those are overheads.
Yeah.
Rest is mids. I think she can do like something falling down from coffin, but that's still reactable. Like you just look when she's in the air or not. But yeah, like the main is like the air charge coffin coming from the sky, which is a pressure extender and a shield break. And it also beats some DPs because it doesn't go away on trade. Okay, big amount of grid for Uzuki, but the final frame traps catch Sevss off guard. One throw, and that's a throw. FTJ takes the win with a perfect hit.
That was a quick round.
Yep. Okay, catching the back jump with 3C. Okay, Sevss taking the turn back with Veil off back to back. Okay, has to be a bit careful. Oh, IW, and it's Uzuki that comes out on top. After Jerry still has the cycle. Oh, a bit too far for the force function to connect, but after Jay finding a hit immediately after Sevss fell down from the coffin. A really comfortable position to be right now. One decent hit and it's gonna be over, but Sevss was able to escape, charge a bit read for the cycle win here. And
Great
that's gonna be it.
counters and FTJ converts off of it.
Now spent the meter and it's enough. DJ takes the second game.
That's 1-1 already.
Yep. Okay, yeah, now Sevss has a really comfortable position here. The bomb is blowing up. Oh, yeah, after J parried a bit to then press the button.
Yeah, probably mistimed on the bomb. Wasn't sure when it would explode.
It has a... There's a very little indication of when you actually to parry. It could have also been like after J was looking for Sevss to press a long range button then and then he wanted to parry that. Maybe he wasn't expecting the bomb to blow that far away. And that reversal coming from Sevss is enough to kill him. Okay, round start 236C beats Sevss drill. Sevss tries to break up drill, but no, after Jake jumping over it into the command, grabs Sevss not reacting. Yep. That was an actually the reset. Sevss finding an escape with a Veil of. Can he extend this turn enough to kill? No, he cannot. After just stealing the turn with 236C and because Sevss was pressing a button, well, that's a kill. Okay, that's a trade for after J's screen.
The same trade that we saw earlier.
Yep. I think you just have to make those trades really easy for him to confirm.
Just spending everything, but Sevss is blocking.
Yeah, not really a fan of that exactly, because it doesn't have any kind of invulnerability and it's still slightly minus, so I feel like Sevss should have an option that would trade favorably with it, but yeah, after J takes the win in the end. Really scrambling game here.
Yeah, which means later Brxken will have to fight against FTJ.
Yep.
For the first time this bracket. But before that,
after J and Brxken have some kind of beef, I think. Like after J is constantly looking for a fight with like Brxken in like hardened exhibitions, for example, like FTJ puts that he wants to fight Brxken constantly and stuff like that. They have some kind of beef between each other. I haven't followed the lore actually, so I don't know why. But this is a matchup they both like. At least FTJ looks forward to.
Okay, but first we have winners final. First to 3, Hirashino against Ifrit.
Yep.
Okay, we have our keyword.
Yep.
So Izumi against Phonon. Both characters with, well, Phonon actually has more long range options than Izumi.
Yeah, like this is a matchup where like Phonon is the one who is able to set up the pace, but when Hiroshino lands even a single hit or even gets single one of his long range options blocked, he's the one he's one on the wheel.
Oh, throw whiff gets punished.
Yeah.
Shino blocking all the mix though, gets out of the corner.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Probably. Hiroshino is not necessarily in a rush to get out of here either.
Probably is now though.
Still fine, probably.
Ah, the bubble.
That outrage, that EXDP coming from Phonon. And now it's a really comfortable position for Hiroshino because now he gets multiple mix-ups. Yeah, including that 6 FFC, which technically reactable. You just need to react to the force function happening before.
Yeah, the throws did Ifrit in the end.
Yeah.
Here we see some of Phonon's range advantage against Hiroshino.
Yeah, doesn't really matter. Hiroshino has a cycle here comfortably.
Yeah.
He's able to find the dash up for the hit, pushing Ifrit toward the corner. Okay, we have bubble on the screen. Manages to hit Hiroshino through the bubble with a disjointed whip. Okay. 6-6B in the CS. Okay, yeah. That TRM gave Hiroshino a cycle again. Yeah, the 3D was not necessarily a smart option, especially when the bubble was in the other side of the screen. Gets Grid Break punish on it and then ease the bubble into the kill as well. Yeah.
Yeah, the creeping edge would have probably not... I mean, would have worked in a different situation, but not that one.
It's fine if you like... It's fine to throw now and then because it can clear like the air dash and 6 FFC shenanigans. But if you just plays pure strike throw, you're gonna kill yourself for it.
Hiroshino also upper hand on Ifrit here.
Okay.
Oh, the throw is huge, avoids the bubble.
Yeah.
Hiroshino does get the cycle.
Bit too far away for the 2-way punish on the shield jumping suit.
Oh,
okay,
punished
yeah,
is super... that can jump out.
Okay, yeah. You're gonna 4B on the screen. Actually, that was a really nice aerial movement to avoid the 2-1-4B.
Oh,
Okay,
weird
Hiroshino
DP
needs
from
full
Hiroshino
clear.
there.
Yeah, that gives him the fish install.
So he doesn't have to throw out 2 to A or 2 to B
Yeah,
to get it.
or 2 to C, yeah. Yeah. One reason Hiroshino might want to have that the fish install in neutral here is because 6FFC, the overhead is actually rather good anti-air on like somebody who just wants to go constantly up back. Like it's just a big ball of red. So that might have been the reason. It might have also been a misinput or hard read or something. But now Ifrit is the one dispensing the pressure in the corner. Hiroshino trying to mash out, but Ifrit's jumping for B. No. Well, jumping charge B or the one button she has in there that strikes directly down. But now Hiroshino is the one who has the turn.
Yeah, he did get out of the corner. Corner carries almost all the way.
Okay, yeah, actually managed to knock in the first option C.
The bubbles
enough.
Oh.
Yeah, we're just gonna see the EX bubble beam for the kill here. That's 2-0. One more match, at least.
Yeah, I mean,
Ifrit must do a lot of work to bring this back.
this doesn't feel like a terrible matchup for Phonon, but getting out of the corner is tough.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always tough to get out of the corner against Izumi, but
Yeah, that's kind of the thing where like Phonon is kind of a mid dispenser with her structure isn't bad at all. It's just not really covered up by anything. So it's kind of stressful to condition somebody like Hiroshino to like, how do I actually manage to get this throw going? How do I actually manage to keep my turn going without being able to get mashed out of, while also not losing the cycle? So even though it's not necessarily a bad matchup for Phonon, it's really stressful to play. Because one mistake, you are in the corner, you have to deal with Izumi offense, while you have a lot more options, like you have a lot more chances to do those mistakes in offense. Yeah, good 5A anti-air from Hiroshino, killing Ifrit, giving Hiroshino the set point here. Ifrit trying to get sneaky with those assault jumping C's. Hiroshino is the one who is able to find the first good hits though. Okay, tries to hard read with the forward jumping shield, which can punish Ifrit going for those jumping C's.
a nice throw tag.
She missed the veil up. That's a good amount of damage.
Sitting on Celestial.
Okay. Dagger wins for Hiroshino. Not even close there in the end.
Yeah. I think this does look like it's doable, but it's... Yeah. It's, I mean, mostly just the Hiroshino factor. Well, 3-0 to Hiroshino. He moves on to Grand Final. And we go down to losers semi. First to 2, Brxken against FTJ. Top 4. Room is up.
Wait, FTJ of Mika? FTJ has a room open and he's on Mika.
Oh, true.
It might be all for that sound clip, maybe, I don't know. Are we gonna actually see him play Mika?
I don't know, Brxken also says he needs 2 minutes. So
Okay.
we have a short break in which FTJ can keep spamming the emote.
Punya, 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 punya. Yeah, these small sound clips are funny.
Broken is here.
Yep. Are we gonna see? Okay, yeah, FTJ is changing characters.
So we now have
Yeah,
another
ready.
Enkidu
Ready.
versus aerial projectiles matchup.
Yep. Aerial projectiles are actually not even that bad for Enku. Because, well, 3C is actually rather good button.
True.
Yeah, like you react to the first jumping, you assume that they are gonna do fireball, and then you just start rolling. Yeah, here we saw it, it traded, still a trade in Broken's favor. Broken is the one who has the pace here going. That disc actually stays so long with the screen if it's done on the range where it whiffs. Broken had a really comfortable first round there.
Ooh.
Okay, see through the projectile.
Goes through the projectile,
Have to
gets a
take-
combo afterwards.
Yeah.
Overhead blocked.
Okay, yep. Yeah, the record just completely bled after J's really dry. Broken. Got the cycle, got the turn. Not the combo though, after J has a chance. Really big staggers. Parry on the DP. Yeah, someone who presses constant DP can beat somebody who does parry on offense. That 2C catching Broken's dashing. Big hits from FTJ. Doesn't get to keep the corner though. Broken forward takes over FTJ. Gets to steal the corner. And the 6C. Yeah. Yep. Broken takes the first match.
Pretty fast first match.
Yeah. It wasn't like still too lopsided though, so we might see something happen here. Okay, FTJ starting off strong with the 60C. Keeping the pressure. Parry the scramble situation. Oh no, he went full Rekka series with no resources to cancel it. Broken gets a free punish, gets the cycle. Okay, a parry on the CS, yep. 4 frame option beats everything but throw. Actually, I don't know if... because you can most moves here, you can always be the throw. I think like parries are one of those exceptions where like it's hard coded that you cannot. Because otherwise like Enkidu could do like the parry with throw always behind it to like beat every single option. Except like really delay hit that punishes parry. But yeah, J taking the first round here. Okay, after J tried to go for a parry after a tornado, which would have caught the overhead, but Broken not falling for it. Broken gets to keep the turn, gets to land a hit after J in the corner. Oh, yeah, not fully right spacing on that. This gave FTJ a free 2-2C. Really strong option against any kind of projectile, and it worked. Yeah, you cannot keep doing that. That EX parry is just too free for FTJ right now.
Oh,
Okay, Broken finds a mashup with the 5A.
didn't finish the combo, gets another counter hit though, now we're back to mid-screen.
FTJ has a chance. Big fist.
Short
Okay.
power. It's still safe.
No.
DP.
Yeah. You're going for a Rekka when the opponent has CS and you have nothing, it's really dangerous. Okay, 3C catches Brxken trying to set up a projectile though. FTJ has Brxken in the corner. Punish on that assault using shield. Tying up the life. Run up throw punishes the EX parry. Yeah, DP on the 3C. Brxken has a really comfortable position, one hit and it's gonna be it, and that's a hit. FTJ had a decent idea with the 4C against the fireball, but Brxken maybe one step ahead. Or just because it's a strong option to go for the EX dive kick for the plus frames, is able to beat it and kill FTJ. In a 2-0 win, but it was close though.
Now we have losers final, Ifrit versus Brxken.
Yep. Waiting for the keyboard. Ball. Take me out to the ball. Okay. Yep. Okay, here we are.
Oops. Wrong call out.
Beginning lag check.
Alright, losers final. First of 3, Nanase against Phonon. This is also the first time these two are fighting in this bracket.
Yeah.
So this can go either way.
Yeah, I feel like it's still probably in Brxken's favor, maybe.
And Nanase does have ways to get past the Phonon buttons and projectiles.
Yeah, both of these characters actually have a good aerial and grounded control options. It's more about just who gets to use those first, gets the advantage and gets out in the corner. And I feel like Nana's mix-up game is maybe stronger than Phono's. Not by much though. But yeah, Brxken has a really good position here right now. If we're not ready to deal with the delayed overhead from the tornado, Brxken gets a really comfortable first round win. Okay. Ifrit has a really solid strong start here, starting off with the jumping C's. Okay, that force function is a decent option there, but he played a ton of grid. Brxken just completely missed the cycle for that.
Sword car into DP, of course.
Yeah, I think that might have been punishable, but because there's a Rekka follow-up, Ifrit was hesitating to press the button, and when it was too late to get the real punish, Brxken just went for the DP.
DP again.
Okay.
You know, taking our turn back with more DP and sword car into DP again. My gosh, so many DPs.
Yeah. Okay, control space with the EX projectiles. Yet, Ifrit jumping back tries to get an air-to-air win, but that's not enough for the kill. Oh no! Actually shielding the overhead follow-up for 6FF. which gives him the time to punish with the 5B. Otherwise that move is safe, but yeah, usually you don't want to press that if you don't have resources to cancel because it's a gimmick. Okay. Yeah, if we're going for the hard read of the force function, guessing that Brxken was gonna do an assault or something, but no, Brxken just instead goes for the run up 3C, which was a big damage. But now Ifrit gets a turn, Brxken in the corner.
Yeah, beat
I guess
Brxken
the force
is
function
projectile startup.
into a rebeat, which gave him enough time to run up. And now we have the big force function hit. Not enough to kill with the throw. It's a double hit of chip for that to happen. And with the DP, no punishment from Brxken, but okay. Now we're at a spot where Ifrit can kill with the throw, but Brxken gets a really good hit. Not enough to kill yet, but
Ooh, Veil of coming in.
yeah, confirmed fully from that overhead. Ifrit lands the jumping B, ground to air, air to ground. Oh yeah, now Brxken has again the pace in the round start. Gets the throw there when Ifrit was respecting after the projectile plus frames. Okay. Really good hit from Ifrit. That's 4k damage for 100 bar. Ifrit also has a cycle spent for that DP cancel. Oh, actually lands a throw on the landing frames of Tornado follow-up. Oh. Okay, this is kind of scrambly looking right now. Good tech from Ifrit, but the Brxken just goes for the DP immediately after. Okay, Brxken can win with a single throw here.
Oh, tries it, but
Tries to go for it.
protects.
Yeah, that's actually enough to kill. Yeah, no dropping here if Ifrit gets the second game.
1-1.
Yep.
And it's a loser's final anyway, so first to 3.
Yep. Still nothing on the... Nothing is lost, nothing is really gained. Now we are at the first to 2 position.
Oh, dangerous from Ifrit to jump there, but barely avoids projectile.
Yeah, he was looking to fish those approaches with the jumping B. But Brxken was able to anti-air it. Really comfortable position to be right now. Throws him away from the corner though. That's probably not what you necessarily want to do. Not horrible though. Drops the confirm. Still lands another one. That's gonna be easily enough.
Yeah, that round very unfortunate for Ifrit. But
Yeah.
oh, that immediately gets a strong start in the second round in exchange.
Okay.
Okay, throw to get out of the block strings.
Yeah. Yeah, like Ifrit is really willing to show those stand decks on those slight minus frame situations. Okay, actually goes behind the EXDP from Phonon. Brxken gets a punish on it. Oh, that's gonna be enough. There's an IW on the table. Oh, doesn't even need that. Yeah, just goes for the EX fireballs.
What do you think about the matchup so far? I think it's
I'm not necessarily sure. Because, like, Ifrit might get the read right now. Might get the control that he needs. Last round was really dominated by Brxken. But Ifrit has slowly started. These 6 ups from Ifrit kind of costly for the cycle game though.
this run is going very well. One thing I noticed is that
No,
it's very
you need to learn SSC as Brxken really willing to show it and then go for DP. Okay. Yeah, good punish on that approach. That is such a strong air to ground option. One of Phono's defining buttons easily.
Okay, run up throw.
Yeah. Okay, still plenty the cycle though. Almost get it back by shielding those fireballs, but still no, Brxken is the one in control, but the opponent here has the range. Playing outside of the range where the CS was really gonna do anything, really good decision from Ifrit. But
Jumping
now,
is so dangerous against Brxken.
yeah, that's a really good hit. Getting Ifrit to the other corner, still has the cycle available. Yep.
And now
Yes.
Ifrit is in the Nana safe lander.
Drops the combo early to get the cycle though, but Ifrit going for the wake up whale off. Gets the punish on the fireballs with the 2-2-C, no confirmed though. And 3C catching the landing from Brxken's fireball. Hey, is that actually fully disjointed the whiff the whole way? I imagine as a TP, so like, yeah, that's a good way to deal with those fireballs, but I feel like in the middle it would trade.
You mean Phonon 3C?
3C, yeah, it's fully disjointed.
Yeah. And the hitbox ends a little bit further than the arm, so...
Oh, okay, that's a good way to deal with the Nana's approaches, then I feel like... If you really like what Brxken has been doing a lot, like he's running up and then, yeah, you can easily just challenge with the 3C, then cancel the fireball and block. Loses to aerial approaches possibly from certain ranges, but still a decent option. But now Brxken has the round on, almost. He could have killed her if he wanted. Chose to conserve resources, giving Ifrit one chance to win. Oh, didn't exactly get to punish. The real time gain from the EX fireballs is too much. Brxken rolling through, but the install just gives Ifrit a turn there. Drops the combo because of the jump from Brxken, making a 3C with. Okay, yep. Still going on for the throw even after a CS. Brxken just able to mash up the 5A. 3D out of the corner, Brxken not able to get the turn for it.
He punishes the sword bar.
Yeah, though there's still the cycle in the game. Ifrit's probably gonna play long range game. Oh no, he's just gonna run in. Okay. Finds the finish on the fireball. I don't know if what was Brxken's plan actually. I feel like that was some kind of error since it was going the wrong way. But Ifrit is able to leverage that advantage for the win. Okay.
Final round.
Ifrit just keeps whipping Nana as a witch. Okay, that's a good hit. Still not able to catch up with the Grindel lead, but he's able to get another good hit, which puts him in a really comfortable life situation.
In guard thrust to get the Nana say off of Phonon, but right back into the corner. Creeping edge didn't get punished.
Yeah, now he has to see, he has to cancel it overhead into another overhead, which Brxken was not ready to deal with. We are one touch situation for Ifrit.
Ooh, anti-air didn't work out, but I mean, it was on block. Canceling.
Yellow is yeah, that's good. No push-ups for Ifrit.
Ifrit is gonna take this cycle here. Brxken.
Oh, that's a punish, but no, fails to confirm with the fireball.
Oh, the Celestial is huge here. Yeah, because of this.
No. Yeah, that grounded shield was not a good idea for Brxken. He's either dumb or that was missing, but...
A very close match into the final round, but Ifrit takes it 3-2. Brxken eliminated at third place. Now we have our grand final rematch, Hiroshino against Ifrit.
Yep.
Hiroshino already posting the keyword.
Yep. Okay, Ifrit's in the room. Ifrit's ready. Hiroshino going for Tsurugi.
Tsurugi, that's unusual.
Yep. This, at least in the past, used to be a really bad matchup for Phonon. Like, Phonon has two notoriously horrible matchups, which are Wagner and Tsurugi. Because, like, Phonon's matchup options just are not good in this matchup. And she does have a long range low. I guess, like, if, like, it means that Tsurugi can't just go for, like, the free shield long range. But that doesn't really help too much. Like, up close, like, it's still, like, a really good tool. It deals with any kind of aerial trickery that Ifrit would go for. And now, if you just play standard strike throw, like, what is Phonon gonna actually do?
Strike throw back, I guess.
Yeah. No, yellow throw. Ifrit now has to take those push-ups. Okay, yep. Goes for an early tech. Hiroshino goes for a late throw, gets a punish on it. Ifrit has a cycle now, though. Has also this big confirm. Spins. Okay, now he's in a position where he can run up for throw.
Ah.
A really weird choice to see as there. Well, simply trying to see if Hiroshino was gonna match, but he did also have resource to counter it, so. Yep. I'm not sure what was up with that CS. Okay, now he's ready for the. Yeah, 2 yellow throws to stick. Finds a grid break against Hiroshino. Hiroshino finds a DB back. Okay.
Hiroshino jumps right into it.
Through the force punch, but it has too many hits. Yeah. Like, Tsurugi's armored air options are also quite dumb. I think they need invulnerable hits to actually armor through. Like, I don't think head invul is enough. You need to actually have like a proper DP to beat those clean. Or you can just have enough hits to go through like what Phonon force function did there. Now Hiroshino has a really good position. Okay, finds a single jab, Ifrit goes for the Manic IWEX, which Hiroshino just punishes.
Okay, 1-0.
Yep.
Oh, returning to the room, Ifrit might not want to play this matchup.
Yep.
Oh,
do you wanna play it?
That's me, not Ifrit.
Carmine. Cool. The Hiroshino has actually been dabbling with Carmine as well a bit. Oh no. Was it Hiroshino? Nefros was playing Carmine a bit. I think Hiroshino has also played a bit of Carmine as of late. Not in a tournament, but like just for fun. I don't know how much better this matchup is for Carmine than Tsurugi. Or like Carmine compared to Phonon.
Alright, now it looks pretty good for Hiroshino, but...
Yep.
The air neutral.
Yep. Like there's always like the question of like how comfortable Ifrit is controlling Carmine compared to like controlling Phonon. Because like in BB, like Carmine can somewhat like just kill himself if he just spams too many blood moves. It's not really as bad. Like his blood loss is really nothing compared to what is in tag. But if you're just keep zoning with the character and like constantly pressuring, it doesn't work out. Yeah, if you're just struggling to gain any kind of control in the matchup. Okay, finds the back throw.
Finally a combo.
Yes. Yeah, throw back in the corner using the EX command grab.
No meter for the prison.
Yeah.
Yoshino gets out of the corner.
Yeah, Ifrit doesn't seem like fully comfortable with Carmine's OK game as well, which is like the main thing why the character is strong. Hiroshino going for a shield on that BBB, which ended up getting broken. Okay, Hiroshino dropping the combo that could have otherwise been it. Hiroshino finding a hit with the 2C though. Yeah, CVO for IWEX. We are going through the wall. That's honestly like one of the better IWEXs in the game.
You mean in terms of like hitbox and stuff, or animation?
Hitbox and stuff is universal for everything. Oki, nobody cares about the Oki after IWEX. You use it almost exclusive kill move, so anything that matters from it is the animation, honestly. There might be some damage stuff as well, but like that's really small differences. But the animation is how you compare IWEX to other. Like, I really like Tsurugi IWEX. Merc is really nice. Miyake is kind of worse, Merc, but it's still nice. Carmine I don't really like.
I think Wagner is fine because fire.
Yeah, Wagner isn't that bad. It's kind of mediocre. Mika though is like, Mika is really nice at WEX. Okay, Hiroshino finding the punish with the EX command grab. This I think has a pretty good scaling as well compared to like many other command grab. Could have been better. 3k for 200 meter. Great. If the yellow throw in the end there.
Yoshino on tournament point.
If we're going for the hard read reversal, going for it again, but Hiroshino in the air, you cannot command grab him. Okay, strike throw. Oh, that was a really fast tech from Ifrit. Hiroshino was going for a TRM there, but Ifrit was taking for the thick throw.
Ifrit dropped his combo unfortunately, and now back in the corner.
Yeah.
It's another combo, but drops it.
Yeah, it's the wheel. Okay. No mash from Hiroshino.
Ah, okay, another drop. And this does feel like there's a lot of character unfamiliarity.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that has protected invulnerability. Just goes through the wheel.
Just wake up, throw. Okay.
Yeah.
Win.
Yeah. Yeah, Hiroshino didn't have the immediate damage there. Tries to go through possible blood spike or something with the EX command grab, but not happening. Okay, command grab TRM. This is actually a pretty good damage. Kind of short combo for it though. But like, Tsurugi having that command grab with the combo potential after is really good for you if you want to go for the TRM stuff. Because otherwise, well, you'd have to like take a really badly scaled normal throw, or like if you have a command grab, it's still like really badly scaled. But like having combo after is really good. Hiroshino just pressing the jumping C. Ifrit finds the throw, gets Hiroshino in the corner. Hiroshino giving us a turn with a DP into jumping to do 360 cancel. Another one of those. Okay. Good throw text from Ifrit. Has really comfortable grid lead. Finds and there with a 2-2C. That's actually cool. Pops both bottles. We're spending all the blood. Oh.
That should not have worked.
It wasn't that bad. It was a way to beat that tech attempt from Hiroshino. It was kind of a, well, it wasn't even like a hard read because it's an invulnerable command grab. Like, you're not necessarily reacting because like there are so many things you can do when it, like somebody runs up at you. You are not necessarily reacting it with probably with a jump. And it beats everything else.
Ifrit has another chance here.
Yep.
Fortunately, would have to get a grand final reset
but
and then beat
here's
Martino again.
Yeah, he just chooses to go for. Yeah, honestly, this IW is also pretty cool. It's like a toned down version of the IWEX. Hey. Both of these players seem to have mentally somewhat given up.
Yeah.
Okay, Hiroshima is having the final hit here. Also sitting on the grid cycle. Okay, that would have been a possible take as we saw there. Hiroshima gets a decent punish here. Yeah, 4K before 100 mirror.
No, it doesn't connect that time.
Is that Brxken involved? What happened there? Because that, I don't think that should hit, that should whiff point blank. Is that Brxken invulnerable?
Which moves was it? Was it specifically?
It jumped to 3-6B, I think.
236B
Jumping.
is not invul, but if you hold it, it has a guard point for 8 frames.
Well, that wasn't a guard point hit though. And the guard point gets broken by invulnerable anyways.
Then I don't know what happened. Well, anyway, I'm gonna prepare the results screen. So, Shino adds another character to his,
so Carmen actually has a dead zone there, where like the hitboxes are in his feet and in the projectiles above. So it seems that Hiroshima was using the tiny space between those two hitboxes to dodge it. That was actually a cool interaction. I would have been mad if it had happened to me, but as a spectator, that's cool. Well, yeah, that was a fun tournament. Kind of an anticlimactic end there.
yeah, but first let's start at the bottom. Our results are up.
Yep.
So, Shed 7th, the captain and Sneak. The captain on Ogre as usual. Sneak picked Kaguya for the most part. I think Sneak switched one time for one matchup, if I remember correctly, but it was mostly Kaguya.
Yes, it was first round against Broken. It was on Ogre.
Yeah, but then also switched back to Kaguya.
Yep.
And yeah, I would say Sneak. I mean, Sneak has placed higher before in the brackets. Super strong Kaguya.
Yeah, well, the Broken matchup can go either way between them.
Yeah, and it was 2-1, so...
Yep.
And Sneak against Ifrit was also 2-1, so lots of close matches with Sneak. Unfortunately, not quite enough to make it higher in the top 8.
Yep.
And the captain has joined, I mean, many of the Awakening the Abyss tournaments by now. It's hard to say anything new on the captain. I mean, you couldn't probably give tips on Ogre gameplay.
Well, Captain knows more about Ogre than I do. I guess the FTJ matchup, I feel like he should maybe play a bit more lane there, because FTJ is like really good at like dealing with those scramble situations. I don't know if it's like actually the correct choice. I feel like it could work in the Enkidu matchup, but I don't know. At this point, like Captain is like way stronger than at like playing Ogre than I am, so.
Yeah.
Like,
Then
I still might some people that Captain doesn't beat, but like, yeah. He knows a lot more about the character than I do.
Okay, then let's move on to 5th place.
Yeah.
Sevss and darkmatter. Darkmatter on Hyde, Sevss on Waldstein, except for the one match with Izumi.
Not Izumi, Uzuki.
Uzuki, right.
Yeah.
The names are a little bit similar. But
the other DLC, the worst one.
So, yeah, darkmatter, solid hype gameplay, was one of the previous champions. Hasn't joined super often lately, but it's nice to see darkmatter back in the bracket. I mean, 5th place also isn't bad on a 15-player tournament, so then Sevss 5th place with mostly Waldstein, solid Waldstein gameplay, struggled a little bit in the matchup against, I think it was...
If it was the
FTJ?
one that first dropped him into the losers, and then it was FTJ who killed him.
Yeah. The Phonon matchup, I mean, not Waldstein. Sevss put up a good fight against Ifrit's Phonon. But
Yeah.
it was kind of back and forth in some rounds. Ifrit successfully zoned out Waldstein, made it very difficult for Waldstein to get out of the Phonon pressure and so forth.
Yeah, the final round very much came down to the fact that Ifrit had the 100-meter burn round started. Yep.
Yeah, but in some other rounds, Waldstein was just able to grab Phonon 3 times and then he was dead. So with like reversal, command grab and stuff. So it's kinda even, and also kinda even in the FTJ matchup with Enkidu. So I don't know. I don't have much to say about Waldstein because it's also kinda rare on Awakening the Abyss to see Waldstein.
Yeah. Personally, from what I've played Waldstein, I feel like it wouldn't necessarily be bad for like bad matchup with Enkidu. But FTJ is just
Right,
weird
it's
matchup.
just also mostly picked Uzuki against Enkidu, but
yeah.
Anyway, congratulations to Sevss on making 5th place. Darkmatter, of course, a solid high player. I don't know if we have anything new to say on Darkmatter.
Not really this time, yeah.
Then 4th place, FTJ, we mentioned him with Enkidu. I mean, pretty good Enkidu gameplay. Still one of the best Enkidu players. We haven't seen many of them around lately, but
yeah, Isop has been a bit more active as of late. He signed up for Eclipse but slept through it, so yeah. But he still plays. FTJ has just been a bit more active in the scene right now, so
then
really likes to play it risky with the character, which love to watch hate to play.
yeah, we'll end with, of course, I think Enkidu kinda benefited. I think it's always funny to see Broken play against Enkidu players because it does feel like it's the character kinda counters Broken's playstyle, but Broken still came out on top, and while we're talking about Broken, 3rd place, Broken with an Nanase beat up FTJ 2-0 actually, even though it was the Enkidu matchup. Made it very far into the bracket, and even the loser's final match against Ifrit was very close, 3-2-2. So solid run from Broken.
Yeah. Though I don't necessarily agree with all those DPs.
Yeah, I mean, that's Broken's big weakness in at least going by today's tournament, is that you can bait out DPs against Broken and then punish them.
Yeah, like the risk reward on like none as a DP especially is not necessarily there in my opinion. Like it's one of like the weaker ones horizontally. And like there were like somewhere like it hits like an extended hurt box, but you don't get the full hit because like it throws them away immediately. And so yeah, you only deal like 500 damage or so. Whereas like if the opponent gets a punish, that's 4k damage easy, which yeah, the math isn't actually mathing there.
Alright, then second place, Ifrit with Phonon, except for Grand Finals with Carmine. I mean, mostly Phonon. Do we have anything specific to say on Ifrit's Phonon gameplay? I mean, Carmine looked like it needs work. Dropped many of the combos and so forth.
I feel like the Carmine was specifically because the Phonon Tsurugi not really a fun matchup to play to my understanding.
Yeah. then Phonon, I mean, solid pressure, solid combos, solid zoning.
Yeah,
so
a bit too trigger heavy with like 6 FFs and like all the like the multi hits, which meant that he played a lot of grid, which was more detrimental other times than other times. But there were definitely multiple times where it wasn't necessarily the best decision reward-wise. But yeah, still a really good showing with the Phonon.
yeah, I did feel like many of Phonon's matchups come down to meter usage. Like in many of these situations, Phonon really pops off in neutral if you can spend meter. So if you use a super and it gets blocked, then it sucks a lot.
Yeah, like install is a really good tool because it's essentially a CS 400 meter. Not exactly it doesn't have the same defensive usage because well it takes longer than one frame and it's not invulnerable all the way through, I think. Then to see a really decent option for like challenging some long range options. But yeah.
And moving on to first place for the I think now, let me check, third time in a row? I think it was only Nephros who had broken up Hiroshino's win streak.
Yeah. Well, at that one tournament there was also Teeps who took him down, as well as Chaka. The one where Nephros won, so...
Yeah.
There are some, like, Hiroshino is not, like, undefeatable, but it's really hard to do so.
I think Hiroshino also won the Eclipse tournament this week.
Yes.
So, Hiroshino is the man to beat right now. And
yeah. I almost took him down, but not exactly, yeah. I took him down in winners trio, then got 2-0 in the grand finals, and then he just beat me 6 rounds over.
I mean, yeah. That's tough, but happens.
Yeah, it happens, yeah. Like, Hiroshino is not actually undefeatable, but it's really hard to do so.
My question is just, should I put Tsurugi or Izumi on his winner's page next time? But I guess Tsurugi, because it's who we picked in Grand Final.
We can somewhat forget that Grand Final. It was some... I feel like that was a bit of farce.
Okay, so I'll pick Izumi.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway. Time to wrap it up now. Congratulations to Rachino. Thanks to all the players for joining. Thanks to Clovering Rush for helping out with commentary.
No worries. It's fun to do this time to time.
Then we'll be back with more Other Night in 2 weeks, and also we have Melty Blood coming up tomorrow. Streamed by Renner. It was postponed last time because not enough people joined up. There you go, that's...
So if any of you wanna play Melty, do it tomorrow. Yeah. And this is Lumia, by the way. we are not doing actors against current code right now.
No, we did have
Filters.
actors again current code. It was I think streamed by Elios, but he isn't really streaming anymore.
And like there's already a good amount of like AACC tournaments to my understanding. So yeah.